Last night, I went to bed right on time at 10 o'clock. But the moment I opened my eyes, a stunningly beautiful girl was lying right on top of me. Brother, it's time to get up for school. I swallowed hard. My mind was still foggy, but my body had already reacted on its own. Brother, what naughty thoughts are you having? Nothing. I quickly told her to get off me first. At that moment, my whole body was stiff as a rock. I kept my eyes shut tight, desperately trying to control myself, but Su Qianqian had no idea at all. She didn't realize how awkward her position was. She rolled her eyes in annoyance. If Mom and Dad knew I still have to wake you up every morning, they'd scold you to death. Su Qianqian's little mouth kept chattering nonstop. All I could do was lie there with my eyes closed, listening to her lecture. On the surface, I looked as calm as an enlightened monk. Seeing that you were still pretending to sleep and planning to stay in bed, Su Qianqian's temper flared up immediately. She scooted forward, ready to pinch your nose. This was her signature move to deal with her lazy brother. But as soon as her body moved, she felt something was off. What the Jean? Su Qianqian's scream nearly flipped the roof off the house. She sprang off you in a panic, tumbling to the edge of the bed. In her rush to escape, she accidentally pressed down on you with her hand. Damn, the pain hit so hard your entire face twisted up. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Su Qianqian's face turned red like it was about to bleed. She nervously gripped the hem of her pajamas. Before, whenever I tried to wake you up and you wouldn't move, I thought I'd just sit on you to snap you out of it. Who knew you? Her voice got quieter and quieter until it was barely a mosquito buzz. I'll head out first. Su Qianqian didn't even bother putting on her shoes. She fled in total panic. She was so rushed, she almost tripped at the door. The door slammed shut with a loud bang. You finally started frantically searching through the original owner's memories. It turned out Su Qianqian was entrusted to you by her parents before they passed away. Back then, you were both only 5 years old. Young and innocent, you naturally started calling each other brother and sister. The two of you grew up together like childhood sweethearts. After you both got old enough to take care of yourselves, your parents left to work away from home, leaving just the two of you to rely on each other. Outside the door, Su Qianqian had already changed into her school uniform. She was holding a steamed bun, taking small, delicate bites. When she saw you come out, her fair little toes instinctively curled back. She buried her head so deep into her bowl of tofu pudding, it looked like she wanted to disappear. Your gaze lingered on her smooth, delicate feet for just a second before you quickly looked away. Why aren't you wearing shoes? You had brought out a pair of cute bunny slippers. You bent down and gently placed them beside Su Qianqian's feet. Su Qianqian's toes curled up slightly, almost imperceptibly. She pressed her lips together and whispered a soft, "Thank you." You hummed in response, casually grabbed the soy milk on the table and twisted it open to change the subject. "Hurry up and eat. If we keep dawdling, we're going to be late for school." Su Qianqian had calmed down by now. She puffed out her cheeks and glared at you. "You still have the nerve to say that? Who's the one who sleeps in every single morning?" You could only lower your head and take a sip of soy milk to hide your embarrassment. Seeing that you didn't fight back, Su Qianqian looked a little smug. She lifted her chin like a proud little kitten. Also, last time, seeing the girl about to go on another endless rant, you quickly cut her off. Hey, that's enough, all right? Once you open your mouth, it just doesn't stop, does it?" Su Qianqian choked on her words, her cheeks puffing up in anger as she glared at you fiercely. "I'm just telling the truth. If I didn't wake you up on weekends, you'd sleep all the way until the afternoon." Seeing she really wasn't going to stop, you put down your soy milk cup and casually dropped the ultimate bomb. "I wonder who it was back in junior high who wet the bed and cried, begging me not to tell Mom and Dad." Su Qianqian's face flushed bright red all the way to her ears. She lunged forward and tried to cover your mouth. "Shut up! Don't say that! That was ages ago!" You had already predicted this. You easily dodged to the side with a cheeky grin and raised an eyebrow. "Why can't I say it? Someone back then was hugging my arm, crying with snot and tears everywhere, saying if Mom and Dad found out, they wouldn't want her anymore. And who was the one who helped wash those bed sheets?" Su Qianqian stomped her feet in frustration. "Brother, you big pervert. You actually had a reaction to your little sister first thing in the morning. The mouthful of soy milk you just drank hadn't even gone down yet. You spat it all out in one burst. You wiped your mouth, looking at her in disbelief. "What do you mean I'm the pervert? You were the one rubbing all over me first thing in the morning. I didn't even say anything about that, and you're turning it around on me?" Su Qianqian simply covered her ears, striking a pose like she was completely in the right no matter what. "That's because you keep sleeping in every day. I think you're doing it on purpose, pretending to be asleep and waiting for me to come wake you." You stood up, wiped the table, and immediately raised both hands in surrender. All right, I'm not arguing with you anymore. If you're not going to school, I still have to go." Su Qianqian watched your retreating figure with a triumphant little smile on her face. The bunny slippers on her feet swung back and forth. In the bathroom, you quickly rinsed off, grabbed a towel to dry your face, and immediately heard Su Qianqian's urgent voice from outside. "Hurry up! If you keep dawdling, morning reading class is gonna end." I know. You pushed the door open and saw Su Qianqian leaning against the shoe cabinet. She was wearing a white dress today. The neckline perfectly showed off her delicate collarbones. The hem of the skirt stopped just above her knees, revealing her slender, straight legs. The strawberry charm on her school bag swayed gently. The moment she saw you finally come out, she straightened up right away. "Why are you so slow?" You lazily yawned. "What's the rush? Don't you trust my writing skills? I guarantee we won't be late." Su Qianqian shot you a fierce glare. "Who's rushing? I'm just afraid you'll get punished by the teacher and embarrass me." You grabbed your bag and headed downstairs. Yeah, you're the top student in Class 1 of Senior Year 3. I wouldn't dare embarrass you." Su Qianqian caught the sarcasm in your tone and fired right back at full power. "You think everyone is like you? The famous sleeper of Class 4, Senior Year 3. Your brain is like a pig's. No matter how much they teach you, you still can't learn." The two of you bickered all the way downstairs. You realized your verbal skills were no match for this girl, so you simply shut your mouth and let her talk. When you reached the bicycle, you patted the back seat. "Hop on. If you keep spacing out, we're really gonna be late." The morning breeze carried a hint of, as soon as the bike reached the school gate and hadn't even fully stopped, Su Qianqian nimbly jumped off. Her expression instantly switched to Ice Queen mode, like no one should dare approach her. You held the handlebars, almost laughing out loud. "What's this? You were arguing with me like crazy at home, but the second we get to school, you turn into an ice princess? Your face-changing speed is so fast, it's a shame you don't go perform Sichuan opera." Su Qianqian's cheeks flushed. She adjusted the bag on her shoulder. "Being seen with someone like you would ruin my perfect image." Right as she finished speaking, a girl's voice came from behind. "Qianqian, over here." It was Su Qianqian's best friend. Her gaze shifted between you and Su Qianqian with a mischievous smile. "Qianqian came to school with her brother again, and your brother actually didn't run late today? The sun must be rising in the west." Su Qianqian didn't respond, just gave a soft hum. You leaned casually against the bike with a grin. "I'm just afraid of delaying our school flower Su's morning reading. She's aiming for Tsinghua or Peking University after all. Can't let me hold her back." Su Qianqian turned around and shot you a glare before grabbing Shen Man and walking straight toward the school building without looking back. You watched her back with a resentful expression. "Hey, wait for me. This girl really has no conscience." By the time you got to the classroom and your butt had barely warmed the seat, Yang Wei next to you elbowed you. "Old Mu, there's a new internet cafe that just opened behind the school. Top-tier setup, and they even give out free drinks." He winked at you a few times. "Let's go after school and dominate some games. I've been practicing a new technique lately. I'll carry you and we'll slaughter everyone." You glanced at him calmly. "Next time, I have something to do this afternoon." Yang Wei chuckled. "Something to do? Going to simp for your goddess Gu Qingqing again?" You paused for a second. The name Gu Qingqing popped into your mind. The original owner had met her during the high school sports festival in their first year. Gu Qingqing had fallen while running the 800 meters. The teacher asked Mu Chen to carry her to the infirmary. On the way there, Gu Qingqing lay on Mu Chen's back, her voice soft and delicate. "Mu Chen, you're such a good person." Then came a full combo of flirting, acting cute, and playing pitiful. The pure-hearted high school boy couldn't resist at all. He fell for her right then and there. After Gu Qingqing successfully hooked him, she had him completely wrapped around her finger. She'd just crook her finger and Mu Chen would do anything for her. Once, she casually mentioned she wanted to eat taro cake from outside school. Mu Chen immediately jumped the wall, ran several streets, and bought it back for her. In the end, she took one bite and lightly said, "It's too sweet," then casually handed it to her best friend beside her. Of course, constantly being treated like a monkey would make anyone unhappy. Mu Chen was the same, but every time he was about to give up, Su Qianqian would immediately come over with teary eyes, gently tugging at the corner of your clothes in that pitiful voice. "Mu Chen, do you hate me now? You clearly said you'd always be good to me. I've just been in a bad mood these past few days. I'm sorry for making you angry." As she spoke, she lowered her head, revealing her fair neck as her ponytail slipped forward. The look on her face was incredibly pitiful. The old Mu Chen would instantly lose all his anger the moment he saw her like that. No, how could I ever dislike you? Don't overthink it. During that time, Su Qianqian had warned you more than once that Su Qianqian had deep schemes and told you to stay away from that kind of shady woman. But the love-struck Mu Chen wouldn't listen. He even had a huge fight with Su Qianqian over it, making her cry in her room all day. After that, the two of you didn't speak to each other for a whole month like complete strangers. That long, cold war finally ended when Su Qianqian secretly squeezed an entire tube of mustard into your soup bowl. She had only meant to play a little prank to ease the tension, but she went a bit overboard. In the end, you ended up clutching your throat and being rushed to the hospital by ambulance. After that incident, you never dared to mess with this little time. I really mean it. No more simping. Yang Wei waved his hand in disbelief. Yeah, right. Every time you say that, and then she sweet-talks you a little and you're wagging your tail, running right back to her. Just then, the crisp sound of high heels broke the conversation. The classroom instantly fell silent. Soon, a middle-aged woman walked in. With her sharp, short hair and piercing eyes, even though there were wrinkles on her face, her powerful aura still made the entire class hold their breath. It was the Chinese teacher, Qin Li, famous for being strict and impartial. Even the top students in the grade had to behave in front of her. You stared at the dense text in the textbook and felt your scalp go numb. Great. I traveled to another world and still can't escape this damn high school life. You secretly glanced up at the podium and saw teacher Qin passionately lecturing, completely lost in her own world. It didn't take long before your eyelids started drooping. It felt like you could fall asleep any second. Yang Wei beside you was no better. He was already completely spaced out. Yang Wei, Mu Chen, both of you, stand up. Qin Li's angry roar exploded like thunder in the quiet classroom. You and Yang Wei shot up from your seats almost at the same time. Teacher, I wasn't sleeping. I was just listening to the text with my eyes closed. You felt a wave of helplessness. Great. If we'd admitted it, we might have gotten off lighter. Now this idiot has dragged us both into the pit. Qin Li smiled coldly. Both of you, go stand at the back next to the trash can. After finally enduring until the end of class, you thought it was over, but Qin Li grabbed her lesson plan and walked over. Keep standing and reflecting. Don't think it's over just because class ended. Then she turned to Xin Jinbin. Class monitor, keep an eye on them. Make them stand in the back for the next history class too. Don't let them sit until lunch. With that, she turned and left the classroom. Xin Jinbin sighed helplessly as he looked at the two of you. Yang Wei grumbled unhappily. This old witch. This spot smells awful. Standing here until noon is gonna kill us. Whose turn is it to clean today anyway? Then he leaned over and whispered, Old Mu, what do you say we fake a stomachache and sneak out? Before you could answer, a familiar, soft, coquettish voice came from the front. Mu Chen? You turned around and saw a cute girl in uniform bouncing over, followed by another girl. Su Qianqian walked up to you, her voice sweet and soft. Mu Chen, I'm so thirsty. Can you go to the snack shop and buy me a bottle of ice cola? It's too hot and I don't want to move. You held your forehead, completely speechless. Just what I was afraid of. Song Yao, standing beside her, saw you weren't moving and impatiently urged, Hey, stop standing there like an idiot. Hurry up or class is gonna start soon. Yang Wei, who didn't want to get involved, finally couldn't stand Song Yao's arrogant attitude anymore. What the hell does this have to do with you? I hate busybodies like you the most. Song Yao's face turned green with anger as she stomped her foot. Su Qianqian also turned and glared at Yang Wei in displeasure. Then she turned back to you and continued acting cute. Mu Chen is still the best. Anyone else would have gotten impatient already. Only you spoil me like this. As she spoke, a flash of triumph crossed Su Qianqian's face, as if you were already completely hers. But you didn't even lift your eyelids. You coldly spat out a few words. I'm busy. Go buy it yourself. And drinking ice-cold water first thing in the morning? Aren't you afraid of getting a stomachache? Yang Wei's eyes nearly popped out of his head in disbelief. Su Qianqian quickly put on her pitiful act again. But I just really wanted to drink some. Song Yao also glared at you furiously. Mu Chen, what do you mean? Qianqian is giving you a chance to make her happy and you're acting all high and mighty? Just because you're standing punishment, you're taking it out on us. Su Qianqian quickly pulled Song Yao back. Her tea-sipping tone came out again. Yao, don't say that. Mu Chen is in a bad mood because he's being punished. It's all my fault for coming to bother him. As she spoke, she sniffed pitifully. Paired with her pure, lovely face, the effect was devastating. Unfortunately, you were now completely immune to her tricks. Su Qianqian stubbornly tugged at your sleeve, her voice so sweet it made even Yang Wei feel chills. Mu Chen, I'm sorry, okay? Don't be mad. What do you want to drink? I'll go buy it for you, all right? But in his heart, he was sneering. Still trying to play hard to get with me. Watch me put you in your place today. What he never expected was that you suddenly curved your lips into a smile. Your gaze, however, went past him toward the end of the corridor. Your tone carried a gentleness he had never heard before.